Can you imagine getting a phone call saying your child has been beat up at school or there has been a school shooting? These are horrible situations that no parent wants to encounter, but yet school violence is on the rise. One may ask themselves, why is there so much violence in our schools today? One may say, when I was a kid, I didn't have to worry about things like this. One reason is because bullying has become a very big issue in schools. Another reason school violence is on the rise is because children are influenced by the media. To end these problems in schools, we have to come together and protect our children in our schools. Many children can say they have been a victim to bullying. We all may have been a victim to bullying at some point in time. Bullying in school has become a huge problem over the years and has even resulted in children committing suicide. Bullying is when a person inflicts physical or emotional pain on another individual because of differences they may have. These differences may include, but are not limited to, being overweight, being homosexual, not being a part of a certain social group, or looking different than the other children. We all know that children can be cruel sometimes, and sometimes it's just all fun and games. But there are times where it turns violent, and it is not okay. Bullying in school can take the form of both physical and emotional acts of violence. Children may beat up other children or call them names or even humiliate them publicly. I feel that the media has some part in why there is bullying in schools, as well as other violent crimes, such as gang violence or just fighting, period. Children see things in the media that are portrayed as cool, such as gun violence and certain images that are believed to be what's cool or what's in, and children want to maintain these images. Some children can't maintain these images, so they become victims of violence and bullying. Children sometimes act out things they see in the media, and a lot of the times this is violence. This may occur especially with young children. A certain rapper may not like another rapper, and now children at the schools are picking sides and may even fight over the issue. So, what can be done about school violence? Parents and people of the communities have to work together to take a stand against violence. It takes a village to raise a child. We have to run our neighborhoods as partners and look out for each other and each other's children. We have to educate our children on the effects of bullying and school violence and let them know that this behavior is not okay and they do need to tell if something like this happens. We can't just stand by and let children bully one another or commit violent acts against one another, either physically or verbally. Although school violence is on the rise, we can stop it. We can teach our children to stick up for one another and not bully each other. We can limit what our children are watching, as well as volunteer in the schools to monitor the halls. There can be increased security at the schools, and there can also be intervention groups to help children who have been bullied and to teach children not to bully and why it's not okay and the effects of bullying and school violence. Teamwork and good parenting is key when it comes to stopping school violence. It may be a sensitive subject, but it is something that is a problem, but it can be fixed.